Hi everyone, welcome to your practice this morning, or today, or this evening. So you'll need a few props for the practice today. You're going to need 2 yoga blocks if you've got them handy, 1 blanket, preferably a thinner blanket. We're just going to use it for a little bit of padding, so if it's too thick, sometimes it can be a little cumbersome. So just a thin blanket and a yoga strap. And if you don't happen to have a yoga strap at home or wherever you're practicing, sometimes a belt will do just fine. The belt off of your bathrobe is a really good one that I use a lot when I'm traveling, or anything else that sort of resembles a belt but that has some give when you hang onto it and is at least as long as the width of your arms. So 2 blocks, a blanket, and a strap. Go ahead and pause the video, take a few moments just to create some space for yourself so you can move freely, grab what you need for the practice, and we'll get started. So to begin, we're going to take our 2 blocks and just stack them on top of one another. So if you're kneeling on your mat like I am to prepare your blocks, you're going to want the blocks the tall way facing you. And then you're going to take your thin blanket and fold it until it's about the size of a small cushion and just drape it over your blocks. When you're ready with that setup, you just crawl your way over the blocks as gracefully as possible and sit the hip bones right on top of your new nest. Make sure that the blocks are far enough back right underneath your body so that it's comfortable to begin to walk your thighs in toward the middle. As you're finding this position and doing your little wiggles and small intuitive movements, just walk the feet out a little bit so that the heels are in line with the outer edge of the hips, if that's okay for the ankles and the feet. And then one more time, just look down at your thighs and make sure that they are at least parallel to the front edge of the hips. If you can walk the knees toward one another, great. But if not, just try not to have the knees splayed out to the side. Great. From here, take one hand, slide it under the toes behind you, and just scoop the toes up so you stretch the top of the foot and set it back down. And then try the other hand, just scooping the fingers under the toes, lifting the toes, maybe the top of the foot a little bit away from the mat to stretch the skin on the front of the foot, and then let that relax back down. And once you have all that organized, let the hands rest wherever they're comfortable on top of the thighs. And if in your building process you're recognizing that this might not be a great position for your body, for your hips, your knees, or your ankles for any reason, feel free to find a comfortable seat that works for you. And once you choose your position, let the tops of the ears just gently float up toward the sky. Allow the shoulders to relax down without any particular effort. And go ahead and close your eyes for the first few moments of the practice. So the closing of the eyes, not to shut out the world, but just to give us the opportunity to listen without the distraction of our sight. And kind of a sweet little invitation to bring us home to ourselves, whether we're starting the day or in the middle of the day or finishing the day. And with the eyes closed, begin to become aware of your breathing. You don't need to change anything here in the beginning, but bringing the mind's eye, the concentration to the best of your ability, just to the experience of the breath moving into the body, moving out of the body. Maybe taking note of feeling the hips and the legs rooted but relaxed beneath you, and the spine light but lifted like the string of a helium balloon, tips of the ears floating up toward the heavens. And then once again, bring the mind's eye, the imagination, to the experience of your breathing. Do your best for a few moments to watch and listen and experience only this. And with the concentration on the breath, begin to grow the breath in the body just a little bit. No force, no destination. Just making each inhale a little bit more full and round and robust, and each exhale a bit more complete and soft. And as you grow the breath, becoming aware once again of the natural intelligence of the breath. The inhale, always an opportunity to fill up, to rejuvenate, to re-inspire. And the exhale, always an opportunity to feel steady and comfortable, to soften, to let go. And for 2 or 3 more deep breaths here, just feel how these energies are really the core of your being, the foundation of your life. Great. At the end of your next exhale, let the eyes flutter open. Drop the chin to the chest, move the right ear to the right shoulder, and have a gentle circle of the head to the right. And when the chin returns to the center, reverse the circle and have one circle of the head to the left. And just continue this trajectory, one circle of the head to the right and one to the left, beginning to soften the neck, the throat, the tops of the shoulders, the back of the skull. Maybe closing the eyes for another moment just to feel this motion, to feel all the little muscles beginning to wake up. The neck, the throat, sort of this pathway between the control tower of the brain and the rest of the body. So taking this moment to open that pathway. We can be more coordinated in our efforts. And go ahead and lift the head to a neutral position. Spread your Good. Lift the head to a neutral position. Spread your arms like airplane wings. Touch your right fingertips down and reach up and overhead with the left arm. Do your best to keep your hips rooting down onto your blocks or whatever nest you built for yourself, and let that left arm be kind of soft up overhead. Reaching gently through the fingertips, perhaps a glance up under the left arm, and a big deep breath into the left side of the rib cage. Good. Inhale back to the center, switching sides. Touch the left fingertips down. Sweep the right arm up and over. Again, soft rainbow arm up overhead. Hips really nice and heavy, especially the right hip, and maybe a gaze up under the right arm as you take a nice deep breath into the right side of the rib cage. Inhale back to the center, spread your wings, flip your palms to face forward, really spread through the fingers here. Inhale, open through the chest, reach the arms back in space a little bit more, and as you exhale, curl forward, round forward, draw the arms together, palms touch, chin tucks toward the chest. Inhale, open your wings, spread across the chest, open the throat, maybe look up. Exhale, draw the palms together, keeping the arms straight, tuck the chin and round the upper back. Inhale, spread your wings, open the breath across the front of the body. Exhale, come on home, hug in, curl in. One last time, inhale. Breath becomes the music to your movement. Really stretch through your fingers. Exhale, return home, curl in, palms gently touch. Great. Inhale, spread your wings once again. Touch those right fingertips down, sweep the left arm up overhead. Bend the elbow, fingertips behind the head. Maybe one baby step out to the right with your right hand, and then lift the left elbow toward the sky and spin it back behind you just a little bit. Inhale here, feeling that left hip really nice and heavy. Exhale, soften the body. Good. Inhale, back to the center, spread your wings. Exhale, touch the left fingertips down and up and over you go with the right arm. Bend the elbow, place the fingertips behind the head. A baby step maybe to the left with the left hand, but keep the hips really heavy. And then reach up toward the sky with the left elbow and spin it back in space. Good. Breathe in, feeling the air really fill and make space across the right side of the rib cage, the right hip. Breathe out and soften your effort, soften the body. Good. Inhale back to the center. Reach the arms up toward the ceiling. Touch both fingertips behind the head. Inhale again. Lean the head back into your hands. Open the elbows any amount more. Exhale, round forward, curl forward. Maybe touch the elbows. Spread between the shoulder blades. Inhale. Open the elbows. Lean the head back. Rest back. Exhale, curl in, hug in, breathe out and soften. Inhale, spread across the chest, spread across the armpits, lean that head back, lean the elbows back. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, one last time, biggest breath of the day so far. Open the throat, open the face, maybe even open the mouth. Exhale, curl in. Tumble in, come home. Good. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, just relax the arms by the sides. Good. Reach for your strap. Take it between your two hands. It doesn't matter if you're right in the middle of the strap. And then just slide the hands out with the arms straight until the hands are a lot wider than the shoulders. Inhale, keep a gentle tension on the strap between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, begin to open through the chest and glide the arms behind you. Good. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale, just bring the arms forward about shoulder height. A lot of patience here. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. As you exhale, soften the arms back behind you. Maybe each time you find a half a centimeter more. Inhale back to the top. Good. Exhale, arms parallel to the ground. Great. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. If it's too easy, walk the hands in toward one another. Exhale, if it's too hard, slide the hands a little farther apart. Good. Inhale, back to the center. And exhale, arms in front of you. Just two more times like this. Inhale, lift the strap up overhead. As you exhale, melt the arms behind you, stretch across the chest. Inhale, back to the center, and exhale, arms parallel in front of you. One last time. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead without any expectation. Exhale, allow the arms to fall behind you. It doesn't matter how much. Inhale, come on back to the top. And exhale, gently release the strap. Great. Place the strap off to the side of the mat and begin to crawl gently forward off your little block nest here. Place the blocks and the blanket off to the side of the mat and find your way to your hands and your knees. Vidalasana, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Good. Extend that right leg back behind you. Press down and forward with the hands and push the right heel back, back, back to get a little stretch through the back of the leg. Pressing gently down and forward with the hands, beginning to engage the strength of the arms and the shoulders, and a big sweet stretch behind the right calf. Good. Glide forward with the body. Lift the right leg parallel to the ground and swing it up and over. Legs stay straight and just let the right toes land on the other side of your left leg. Good. Inhale here, and as you exhale, look over your left shoulder and see if you can find your right foot. Inhale here, draw the belly gently up and in. Exhale, maybe imagine curling the right ear toward, or your left ear, excuse me, toward your right foot. Great. Inhale, lift the leg parallel to the mat behind you. Inhale, lift the heart gently forward. Lift the heel in space a little bit more. Exhale, knee to nose under the belly. Press and ground with the hands. Inhale, sweep the leg back behind you. Offer your heart forward. Exhale, round. Rock into the fingertips a little bit. Round and spread between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the heel, lift the heart. Exhale, round, draw the belly in, pause here. Take a big step with the right foot directly out to the right. Press into the left hand and lift the right fingertips high to the sky. Press into the left hand, spin the rib cage open any amount more. And then touch that right hand down, bring the right knee in, touch the big toes together behind you, separate the knees really nice and wide, sit the hips back toward child's pose, and gently walk the hands forward. Relax the forehead toward the mat. Take a nice deep breath in here, and as you exhale, feel the hips sitting back toward the heels any amount more. Take another nice deep breath in here, and as you exhale, imagine the heart is just melting toward your mat, toward the ground. Good. Look between the hands. Begin to glide forward to find your hands and knees again. Extend the left leg out behind you, toes connected with the floor. Press down and forward with your hands. Push back through that left heel and feel a nice stretch through the back of the calf. Press down and forward with the hands. Reach back and stretch back with the left heel. Rock the weight forward. Lift the leg parallel to the ground and swing it up and over across the right side. Left leg stays straight. Toes find the ground again. Inhale, draw the belly in, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, look over your right shoulder for your left foot. Inhale, draw the belly in gently toward the spine once again. Exhale, curl in the direction of that left foot. Curl, curl, breathe into the right side of the rib cage, or maybe that's your left side. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg parallel to the mat again. Lift the center of the chest gently forward. Exhale, knee to nose under the belly. Inhale, reach and stretch. Exhale, curl in. Again, inhale, reach and stretch. Heel lifts, heart lifts. Exhale, curl in. Pause here. Look to the left and step your left foot directly to the left. Good. Press into the right palm. Lift the left arm high to the sky. Open the rib cage toward the left. Breathe in here, pressing down into the ground. Breathe out, touch the left hand down, and bring the left foot in. Good. Inhale, cow. Lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly, melt the heart. Exhale, cat. Round through the spine, but sit the hips all the way back toward the heels, stretching in the direction of child's pose. Inhale, glide forward, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly, melt the heart. Exhale, cat. Round through the spine, tuck the toes, and lift your knees an inch. Hold steady here as you breathe in. Exhale, press down and forward with the hands. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Knees really bent, heels probably lifted, but stretch through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, gracefully land the knees, and we'll flow through that one more time. Inhale, lift the head and tailbone, soften the belly. Exhale, round toward cat, but sit all the way back, hips to heels, forehead melting toward the ground. Inhale, glide forward, lift the head and bum, soften the belly. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the toes, and lift the knees just a half a centimeter. Inhale with joy and a calm face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Begin to bend one knee and then the other, right and left and right and left here, starting to ease through the backs of the legs, up and across the hips. And then come on back to a neutral place. Bend the knees a lot and walk your hands backward toward your feet, finding a forward fold at the back of your space. Inhale, lift halfway. Lengthen the heart forward and gently up. Exhale, fold deeply over the legs. Relax the head and the neck. 2 more times like that. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, dive, fold, relax the shoulders. Inhale, lift halfway, pause here. Bring the hands to the hips, lead with your heart. Inhale, press into your feet to lift the body all the way to stand. And relax the arms by the sides and let the whole body soften and relax. Little morning dance. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, fold forward at the hips. Soften the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, bend your left knee, lift your right arm high to the sky. Exhale, touch down, relax the head. Inhale, lift the left arm, bend the right knee. Exhale, touch down, relax the head. Inhale, roll to stand, one vertebrae at a time. All the way up, all the way up. Reach your arms up overhead. Grasp your 10 fingers together. Press those palms up toward the sky. Inhale again here, and as you exhale, move up and over to the right. Inhale back to the center and move up and over to the left. Great. Inhale back to the center. Release those fingertips. Exhale, dive right back down. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, bend the left knee, lift the right arm high to the sky. Exhale, touch down, relax the head. Inhale, left arm reaches high for the sky. Exhale, relax down, relax the shoulders. Inhale, roll up to stand, one vertebrae at a time. Bring those arms up overhead. Once again, grasp the 10 fingers together, maybe trying to get the opposite pinky on top. Press the palms up toward the sky. Inhale, a gentle press down into the feet to get taller. Exhale, up and over to the right side. Inhale, back to the center and up and over to the left side. Great. Inhale, back to the center. Release those fingertips up toward the sky. And one more big dive over the steadiness of your legs. Once the fingertips touch, bend the knees a little more and start to walk forward with your hands, walking in the direction of downward facing dog. Press down and forward with the hands, straight and strong with the arms, tailbone floating up toward the sky. Lift that right leg high to the sky, bend the right knee, and open the right hip, letting the right heel fall toward your bum and lifting the right knee up toward the ceiling, continuously pressing down and forward with the hands. Good. Inhale, extend the leg as high to the sky as you can and gently set it back down. Other side. Lift that left leg high to the sky, bend the left knee, open the left hip, letting the left heel fall toward the bum, opening the left knee up toward the heavens. Press with a little more intention through the left hand, down and forward. Breathe into the front of that hip. Inhale, extend the leg as high as you can up behind you. Exhale, touch it down lightly next to the right. Good. Look between the hands, glide forward to lower the knees to your hands and knees. Untuck the toes, touch your big toes together, widen the knees, sit the hips back, moving back to your child's pose. Walk the hands forward, allow the forehead to reach toward the ground. Inhale here, and as you exhale, feel the hips again really heavy down toward the ground. Inhale again, maybe feeling a little length from the tailbone to the top of the head, maybe spider crawling those fingers forward any amount. And as you exhale, gently melting the chest toward the mat. Good. On your next inhale, slide the hands back just a tiny bit, about a half a paw print. Lift the right arm and thread it underneath the left, maybe reaching that right shoulder down for the ground. Come on up to your left fingertips to give you a little more room. And then breathe deeply as you reach that right shoulder. Let the right shoulder really fall down toward the ground. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Gently unwind that twist. Place the right hand next to the left. Lift the left hand up, and other side. Just slide that left arm underneath the right, propping your right fingers up onto the mat. Do your best with each next exhale to melt the left shoulder down to the mat, to let the head really rest on the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Great. On an inhale, gently unwind your twist and have one more sweet little stretch in child's pose. Walk the hands back toward your knees, toward a kneeling position. Shift the hips to one side or the other, and just find Sukhasana here, an easy cross-legged position. Again, if this position isn't the right one for you this morning, choose one that is, or grab for your blocks nearby, slide them under the hips to give yourself a little bit more altitude to get the spine straight. Hands rest in any comfortable position on the knees, the legs. And here again, feel the tips of the ears floating up toward the heavens as the hips just kind of fall and tumble down toward the ground. Close your eyes once again. Return the mind's eye, the imagination, to the experience of your breath. Maybe using this moment to elongate the exhale, to soften the efforts that you've just made. Or maybe if you're about to embark on your day, just filling up with a little more vigor, expanding the inhale throughout the body, a little more deeply, a little more full. But whatever the choice is here as we close the practice, just cluing into this natural intelligence of the breath. Inhale, always an opportunity to fill up, to re-inspire, to animate, to rejuvenate. And the exhale, always an opportunity to soften, find comfort, let go of anything that maybe you just don't need right now or at all. And as you step into your day, remember that at the heart of you is this powerful tool so that you, little by little, become the alchemist of your own life in every moment. And bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra in front of the heart center, just bringing together right and left, yin and yang, sun and moon. Feeling a sense of security in this wholeness of the hands coming together. Breathe in one last time, a nice big deep breath to greet the day. Breathe out, relax, relax, relax. Thank you so much for joining the practice today, and I'll see you next time.